Just a week after beating the Portland Fire at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, the Fever fell to the Fire here at Moda Center 100-84 in a game that the Fire dominated nearly wire to wire. The Fever started on an 8-2 run, but some substitution patterns, including taking Aaliyah Boston out and Caitlin Clark out at the same time, led to Portland going on a 13-2 run that...
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I am pissed. Caitlin Clark, Stephanie White crashed out on Caitlin Clark on the bench and benched her throughout this game. That is what happened. We got footage of Stephanie White crashing out and benching Caitlin Clark. There is growing speculation surrounding Caitlin Clark and her future with the Indiana Fever, and a lot of fan and reports making the rounds among fans. There are questions about whether Caitlin Clark will eventually sign a long-term Supermax deal with the Indiana Fever. So fans are revisiting that interview and wondering whether it contained subtle hints about how Caitlin Clark views her long-term future. Then there's the viral clip that many people continue to discuss. The clip gained traction after a highly emotional moment involving Stephanie White, and ever since then, fans have been analyzing every detail. Whether any of these theories turn out to be true remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: the discussion surrounding Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, Connor, Butler, Stephanie White, and the Indiana Fever is only getting louder. Now, let's take a look at the clip everyone is talking about.
Because she's
epic. She has to.
Whatever.
She's on that till 2029. 2029.
Yeah,
Aren't
no,
you
that's
with
what
the
I'm
Fever
saying.
till 2029?
Hey, I love playing with you.
Yeah, well, I'm only signed till...
Yeah. Don't worry about that.
Well, next year.
Don't worry.
Caitlin Clark made a comment that immediately caught people's attention. She shrugged her shoulders and said, "I'm only signed through next year." Now remember, this conversation happened earlier in the month. It took place before the recent coaching controversies, before sideline exchanges, before Caitlin Clark's visible frustrations during games, and before the latest incident. This right here, I'm about to read this. It said, "Based on a conversation I had a while ago," enjoy the ride, everyone, "I got a phone call from a friend on May 18th who works closely with the Indiana Fever front office at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. He said there were difficulties surrounding Caitlin Clark's future Supermax contract extension. There is a lot of concern within the front office that Caitlin will not sign it, as she has been non-committal on the issue so far. Concern further increased as her boyfriend left his job in Indianapolis and has yet to look for jobs in the area. Butler's staff was confused by his departure. From what I know, it doesn't seem like he had problems with the players or coaching staff. There is no definitive answer on whether the issue involves the president of basketball operations or the general manager, but the problem, according to this source, is with the front office. Something was allegedly said that damaged the relationship. Again, he didn't expect her to ask out, but the relationship is reportedly growing shockingly cold and strange. Now, I want you guys to pay close attention to this. I cannot sit here and tell you this is a confirmed fact. At this point, it falls into the category of speculation and rumors. But if there is any truth behind it, then this could be a massive development involving Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. The idea of Caitlin Clark leaving Indy in 2028 is something that has fans talking everywhere right now. If you're a Caitlin Clark fan, you might look at this and think it could open up new opportunities. But if you're an Indiana Fever fan, this is probably the last thing you want to hear. And let's be honest, Caitlin Clark fans and Indiana Fever fans don't always see every situation the same way. Now, one name that keeps coming up in these discussions is Connor McCaffery. That's why people have started looking into his situation at Butler and trying to connect the dots. Some fans believe that if there are significant changes happening around Connor McCaffery, it could add fuel to the speculation surrounding Caitlin Clark's future. So, naturally, people started searching for information. They started looking up Connor McCaffery and Butler, trying to see if there was anything new or noteworthy. One report noted that Connor McCaffery concluded his season as an assistant coach. From there, the online theories only continued to grow. Does any of this prove anything? No, but it has certainly created a lot of conversation, and fans are paying very close attention to every new detail involving Caitlin Clark, Connor McCaffery, Butler, and the Indiana Fever. Staff has evolved. Oh yeah, hold on. It says Connor McCaffery recently concluded his second season as an assistant coach on Butler's staff. He's involved in all aspects of the program with an emphasis on player development, recruiting, and scouting. McCaffery helped Butler capture its inaugural college basketball crown in 2025. The Bulldogs won 2 regular season tournaments, including the 2024 Arizona tournament. Michael Malloy earned AP mentions, blah, blah, blah. McCaffery served as a basketball development coordinator for the Indiana Pacers during the 2023-24 season. That was his first coaching position. After that role, Connor McCaffery continued his coaching career. His role involved a number of responsibilities, including running the scout team, assisting with video operations and scouting, and working with the active roster as the Pacers advanced to the NBA Eastern Conference Finals. McCaffery played for his father, Fran McCaffery, and what else is it saying here? It says that Jack McCaffery, the youngest of the McCaffery brothers, joined Butler's program beginning in 2025, so it looks like his brother's probably still there. So yeah, Connor's gone. Wow, this is interesting. This is interesting because it could be viewed as an indicator that the story might have some merit to it. Stories involving Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever in quite some time. There are still a lot of unanswered questions, and that's why everyone is watching closely. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think there's anything to this, or is it all just speculation? Keep those notification bells on, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the channel.